Robbie, Sam.
Well, by technicality, if they've signed an agreement never to say not it, then it never resolves.
If neither of us say it, then neither of us have to say it, is what it means.
Yeah, I mean, just that is fun. If they found a loophole,
We did. We've dismantled the system. I'm actually pretty sure Robbie isn't here.
Oh.
I am intentionally not saying it, but I think he's just straight up not here.
You know, that checks out, actually. Where would he be, though? Robbie!
Taking a shit.
Oh, understandable. Alright, well, the first...
I don't actually know, I was just
Oh, fair enough.
guessing.
Well, the last person to say not it was Ricky.
Hey. Sam, don't you foolish Johnny.
I haven't
Dude,
said that word yet,
Hey,
so...
sorry, I was helping with a little bit more of the trash and getting my spot set up.
You're good.
Oh, fair enough. Robbie, don't say it.
Fair enough.
Robbie, say it. Do it.
Don't. It's funnier if you don't.
I don't feel like it. Not today, at least.
Neither of us have said it. Thusly, neither of us must.
What? I say we make them co-op.
I nominate Molten to do it.
I agree.
Why...
Wow.
Dion, why are you... Dion, stop. Dion, stop. Dion?
Why is he doing this?
I don't know.
Dion,
Oh,
stop.
god damn it!
Stop.
You good, Dion?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Why?
He's on a 1.
I figured, but... Bro... Anyway... Fine, I'll do the recap. So... Actually, let me add... Poseidon and see if he's gonna... Oh,
I
he
think the two sick people should do the recap.
said... What? That's kind of crunk of you.
That's what I think.
Poseidon said that it can, it'll just be a couple minutes. Alright, so...
You do realize that even if he says it, it won't
I'm aware.
change the burden.
I'm not... That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that he can show up. Anyway. Right, so last time on Taurus event, you guys were finishing up your preparations for the camp to be moved. And you... I think you guys got a tip on, like, cultists or something. What was it?
I think, yeah, I believe, Aurorus asked the camp leader, or told the camp leader something about it, blah, blah, blah. The camp leader gave him, like, a tip that, or some shit. I don't know exactly, but it was something like that. And so Aurorus was like, alright, I'll give a quick check before we go on the road.
Yeah.
And he did give a quick check. Unfortunately, Aurorus didn't find shit. But you know who did?
Oswin.
The cultist seeking missile. Oswin.
Oswin the Magnificent.
And so he homed in on them. Aurorus sends out a flare. We
Gang
follow
up
the
on him.
flare, find Aurorus, fuck with the cultists. Aurorus and Alden go into their basement, their deep, dark, creepy-ass basement, where they have a red monolith. Not
Indeed.
red Shunshum, it's just a monolith they painted red. They thought it looked light. They thought it looked nice.
Sure, yeah, that's what we're gonna say.
They thought it looked nice. They also had a bunch of swords that weren't red, but felt red. It might have been red. I don't actually know.
They were glowing.
Why am I
red.
doing the recap now?
I don't know. You clarified something and just kind of took over, and I didn't even
did.
realize what was happening until you mentioned it.
Anyway,
I think
continue.
Bamboozled you.
To continue my recap, it's mine now.
No, give it back.
We
to
get
me.
into a fight with the cultists. We're beating their asses. Smoke Lady comes out, or Fog Lady? I don't know.
Yes, all of the above.
gas lady, she smelled bad, came out and started stinking up the place. So after we killed the cultist, we were looking for her.
And, hold up. Aurorus decided to strap C4 to his chest. Walk into a hostage-taking situation. We were the ones taking the hostage, and then Alhu Akbar'd his own allies.
We actually still have a hostage. Also, I'd like to point out, they're not all dead. We have one.
Yeah, only one.
Yeah, he Alhu Akbar'd, and, I suppose it accomplished its objective,
It did.
which was to kill hostages.
Which
It was to kill everything. Thank you very much.
including his allies.
Anything there was what was meant to be killed, so saying it was to kill hostages is a little misleading. You know?
Just a little bit. Anyway.
Then Miss Lady happened.
And
Miss
then
Lady happened, and you beat the
Fog
crap
Lady
out of
happens. Or Alden finds her, we kill her, she's dead now.
She's unconscious, actually. I think you guys took her alive.
She is unconscious, yeah.
She's in that land.
And that's where we left off as Jefferoth, please play his theme song, shows up with the crew.
Indeed, he does show up. Jefferoth. Nobody has played
I'll
his
play
theme
his
song.
theme run. No,
please.
I will.
Please do. Be greatly appreciated. Because it's video game music and I can actually play it, so woo! I feel like Jefferoth's theme would be like regular Sephiroth's theme, but like a remix of it or some sort.
There's many remixes.
We'll have to find
You know
a
what?
good one eventually.
I'll give you the special one. I'll give you that kind of special one.
I
know?
don't know how to feel about that.
Give him the Riz. I heard a 50-year-old man say bussin' the other day.
Oh, that's glorious. Anyway.
This one is cursed.
I physically convulsed.
I'm happy to hear it.
Is it still saying that I'm playing Crab Champions? Is that my bad? It is still saying I'm playing
It's
Crab
definitely your
Champions.
bad.
Shut up, alright?
Alright, this isn't his theme song, but I gave you something special. Enjoy your treat.
And now I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway. Wait. What? No. No.
Oh
Is it-
god.
You know what the best part is? That's not even like
Sephiroth's
even-
theme.
that's not even the most fucked up one. Hold on. I'll put in the best. The culmination of all the powers at B. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
What is happening?
Drug trip.
I...
What the hell is going
Can I get an actually mildly serious suggestion?
I see no problem with this.
This is the song to
Zero
play
problem.
for a one-shot where you fight Donkey Kong.
True.
This is the one shot to play when it's like a 5v1 in basketball versus Donkey Kong. That's what this is.
I'm adding that to the one-shot list!
God.
I'm doing it right now! It is number 33!
5v1 basketball match against DK.
That would be
Oh, actually,
5 monks
it's
versus
actually-
DK.
It's actually 36. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently I added 3 that I don't remember.
So
Nice.
that's gonna be like 4 monks and a and a barbarian, and they hope they can do something.
This one is literally just labeled "Moo ha 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 ha, you're dead."
What the fuck?
And we could even get what that is.
I
Do
didn't
you-
put context.
You don't know what that is, do you?
No. Normally I put like a paragraph or so of context. There's nothing.
That's a.
I
that's
do
a
have-
written
I do
at
have-
3 a.m.
I do have
vibe.
notes. It is level 1, and it takes place in a place called the Murder House.
Anyway, so
So,
Can I get
what's
a-
happening?
can I get different music in here, please?
No.
I think this sets a
Fine.
great mood.
I'm muting it then because I don't know if this is gonna get me in trouble or not.
It is a mix of 5 songs. If the video is still up after being a mix of 5 songs, it's safe to play. I'm gonna be honest. Because this is not official. Under no circumstance.
Anyway, yeah. So
Speaking with Jeff Ross,
yeah. So Jeff Roth and the crew roll up. We saw your signal. What's going on? It seems like things are over. I think. Did we not get here in time?
What do you mean signal?
The flare and the gnome.
That's,
The signal went up, the flare went up quite a while ago.
it was probably the note that put them at this point.
Ah, then yeah, the gnome.
Brolneus is mourning the loss of his infected at the moment.
Ah. Well, let's see. Do we know of any others in the area?
I look around. No.
Hmm.
If there are, they have white eyes.
Oh. Like, unironically?
Yes, unironically.
Oh.
Literally, yeah.
It seems like all the cultist members had white eyes for some reason.
That's...
I'll stand up and walk over. Well, I think this is connected to what we ran into when we were late to that one dungeon.
Hmm.
The
Question-
fellows there also had white eyes. Their powers were taken by some blade or something. A weapon.
Sam, question for you. What's the DC on being able to see the needles?
22.
18.
Dang, he
That's
doesn't
right.
see them. Probably almost... He almost does. He is legitimately 2 off.
I
Unfortunately.
mean, if he's. Oh, God, he's gonna.
Oh,
walk
wait,
around.
or is that perception? Ah, it's
it's
perception.
perception.
Never mind.
Yeah,
no,
well-
he's good. He has a higher proficiency bonus than the rest of you. Then yeah, no, he sees him. Never mind. We're good. Anyway. All right. You're sure it has to do with that?
Pretty damn
Yeah.
sure.
Almost certainly, yes.
90%.
I mean, speaking of blades, me and Aurora managed to find a dangerous looking one.
Oh.
I mean, we'll come over carrying the case.
Yeah, it's in the.
Let me take a look at it.
Just don't touch it.
Careful, it has,
I'll
it
have
has
one
restrictions,
of
be
my-
careful. Be very careful.
I'm no fool. I'll look at it.
It's currently encased in ice. I don't think you can see it.
He
Could you-
Bolognese can probably break the ice. I'm not. It wasn't.
I
terribly strong.
don't, you know, how about you just produce a little ambient heat?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anna will just walk over to the case and kick the ice off.
Anna, please don't.
And that red chum chum, no.
No, let him do it. Let her do it. Let her
No.
cook.
When
Let her know.
Anna's
Hold
told
on.
not
How
to
strong? How
by-
strong is your urge to
when-
kick Red Shunsham Ice?
When Brolneus says to stop, Anna will stop.
Let her cook.
There's an entire obelisk you can kick in the building.
There's an obelisk?
All right.
What?
Oh yeah, there's an obelisk in the building. That's right.
Yes. I believe we talked about how they traveled through Red Shunship.
Yes,
It would explain how they were directly in camp that there was one of, I guess, obelisk size. Instead of it being at the swamp.
So,
Hmm.
just a little bit of a suggestion. When we settle down in a new camp, try to keep any large red shunshum sources at least a mile away.
Borneus, I think they brought that one here.
Fuck. How? How does a
They
red
can stop it.
shunshum size this large get through fucking security?
Well,
How
didn't
did-
you say that the
well-
one in the dungeon you went to, the where the other cultists were, that it disappeared?
No.
No.
We didn't go back in there after that light multi. We have no idea if it disappeared or
Yeah,
not.
you
we
did.
didn't want to foot.
We did.
No, we
we
didn't.
did. We did.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was gone in a void.
That and
Oh, I genuinely did
Baroneus's
not
little
remember.
creature was like, "Hey, the room's empty now."
Oh, fair. Gotcha.
Here, okay.
How big? Maybe it's the same one. I haven't seen it yet. I can recognize it if it's the same one. Regardless, minor problem. So as the ice melts, I'm gonna have Seer pop up with a few magnifying glasses, and I'll take a good look at it.
All right. Also, do you mind if I have one of my appraisers look at that weapon?
I mean,
If they want to risk
Sure.
it, sure.
They can
Yeah.
appraise from a little bit of this, a little
Just
bit of a
m-
distance.
just make sure there's actually security around this thing.
Well, of course.
I don't want them to try and retake it.
Acrobatics.
That was supposed to be fucking Arcana.
That's unfortunate.
That.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Wow.
From a
Hey, trust-
natural 19 to a
Hey, trust-
natural 3.
It's just, do you want a DM inspiration?
No, I'm fine. I'm
I can
fine.
You
I'm
have guidance if
fine.
you want it.
I'll just use
If you want it,
unlucky.
you have guidance.
I was so
Oh,
ready for you to get
I
it
will
too.
take guidance.
30.
So a
There we
30.
go.
Average goes to
All
30.
right. Well, let me put what it does in chat. I think I already did, but I'll put it again just to be
So
safe.
I'll have like I'll look around it, sort of etching runes into the ground as I analyze it to
Oh,
keep
those are
notes of
cheating.
it.
That's not what I meant to click.
That's the multi-attack feature.
Interesting.
Interesting.
The Great Sword of Removal. That is what it does.
It seems to be like a vorpal sword,
What?
but it has the additional effects of sealing powers.
Oh. Isn't that a very powerful weapon?
Yes, it also has red shunshum in it, meaning, you'd be insane to wield this thing with your bare hands,
You could
Or-
say that, yes.
or any magical hands, or even technological hands. So, in general,
Hands,
don't use
period.
it
Yes. That's entirely fair.
unless you just happen to be blessed by, I don't know, chaos, then you'd probably die.
Yeah. Or at the very least, go insane.
That too.
That is better.
I'll take out one of my sealing units and put it over, crank it, and seal it inside.
It doesn't
All
seem
right.
to- you see, as the sword doesn't seem to like being contained in it.
This probably won't last any more than an hour, maybe
yeah,
two.
you see as the sword is like shuddering inside.
So, yeah. And
Well,
I'll have Seer hold on to it with its extra arm from a distance.
have we looked at any of the other? Have we looted any of the corpses?
No.
Not
Wait.
yet.
He's like, may I leave this in your charge? I have to intern the dead.
You mean the sword, right?
Well, I meant the general situation. I was gonna bring the sword to his appraiser on the way out.
Oh, then yes.
Great. Where is your appraiser? I shall deliver it.
Oh, they were actually just making their way up here right now. They shouldn't be more than a minute, maybe two.
Great. I'm leaving it here then.
Fair enough. Well,
Oh no, I will leave Prowler in your care. And, me and Harry are off.
understandable.
There they go.
There they go. Anyway, what is everyone else doing at this current moment?
Well, I guess maybe we should investigate the corpses.
I suppose.
Wait, what's happening? Sorry, I had to step away for a sec.
Roll Knight's taking the sword and he's gonna take it to the appraiser.
Yeah.
No,
no.
I've left it here. The appraiser's coming here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go put my dead infestors into a meat grinder.
Is that how you make dog
What?
food for them?
They eat dog
Too
food?
many questions.
Let's just investigate the corpses. We don't want to know.
Yeah, we don't know. Who's
Also,
looking
hello,
at past
Poseidon.
investigation here?
So first question, do any of them have anything magical?
Yes. Their weapons, at least for the bigger guys, the ones with the bright red. These guys,
Okay.
they have
Mhm.
magic weapons. They have a magical greatsword, which is the greatsword of removal. Each of them have one.
Anna will immediately point that out, and
They also appear to
she
have
won't
a
touch them.
good. Also appear to have magical daggers as well.
Anna will also point those out, and again, actually, does identify require touch? I think it does. If identify requires touch, she won't be using identify.
I believe identify
Yeah.
does require you to touch it.
I think because of the nature of Anna's ability, I would let you make an ability check to try to do it from like a foot away.
Okay. That will be wisdom, correct?
It would be a power check.
Yeah, power wisdom is what I mean.
Oh yeah, your power is wisdom.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
All right. And you cast Identify, and this is what you get.
It only does a little stinging.
Only does a little stinging. It's only a dagger that does.
Anna will once again say, don't touch that.
Fair enough. They also each have a little tiny sort of off magic, I guess is the best way of putting it. It doesn't... It feels like an alternate brand of magic, you know?
Hmm.
And it very much
All I know
feels
is
like
that
the
Anna
same...
doesn't get good feelings from these
Brand
guys.
magic.
Yeah,
Damn, they got that Costco brand of magic?
how do I put this? So most magic comes from the blue god, and that's like, you know, the top tier stuff. There's some magic that comes from the light blue god, i.e. like familiar spells and the like. And there are some that come from the other deities, with the exceptions of, you know, like orange and light orange, of course. Their brand of magic, all of it, including the though the swords has a little bit of blue mix in there as well. These magic sigils have magic that seems to be radiating off of from obviously the red god. Yeah,
Their magic feels wrong.
that it would feel very wrong.
You want me to get rid of the magic one?
How would you do that?
Dispel magic?
Oh, fair enough. That is fair.
It might do something.
Isla,
It
your
feels,
thoughts?
their magic feels similar to Red Shunshum energy.
I think it might be dangerous to try to dispel magic them, but removing their magic is not something I'm against, no.
I will say, this magic appears to almost be like infusing their skin a little bit, like infusing their bodies. So, admittedly, the ones that have died, their magic is for the most part. Well, it's not fading per se, but it's shifting ever so slightly.
If I remember correctly, one of the guys had their fingers missing. Can I check the rest of the body to see if their fingers are missing as well?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I don't think that really needs a check. It's not hard to tell if a finger's missing.
True. Yeah, no, all of them are missing fingers. A finger.
As long as I can count to 10, I'm pretty sure I can find that.
True. Yeah, all of them are missing a finger, at least.
And those are the ones that no longer have the powers anymore.
Yes. Well, no, even the higher tier ones that have red eyes, they are also missing fingers.
Which means... So... I think they cut their fingers off to give up their powers. And then they get it replaced with new ones, maybe? Huh.
Maybe it's just insanity empowers them?
Maybe. Kind of... I guess it's you join them and then you lose a finger. You lose your powers, you give that up, and you replace it with what they have. Yeah.
That sounds stupid.
Is there anything else on the bodies that you guys were able to find?
Well, we haven't done an investigation check yet, which I would assume
I
is.
was just saying it.
No, Islay wouldn't do that because he doesn't like anything.
All we have right now is purely off of Anna's ability to sense magic.
Alright, so you want to do an investigation check? I'll give you advantage.
Alright.
If you accept guidance, you have guidance.
I miss my plus 15. I'll settle for a plus 10. 29.
Yeah, we're not in a ruin.
And what were you investigating in this?
The bodies.
Ah.
See if there was anything else on them.
I'm
obviously being very cautious here.
Fair enough. You find some gold on some of the higher ups. The miniature guys don't have anything. Obviously, being very cautious, you do find that a couple of them have a piece of red chunchum just on them, on their person. And Smoke Lady over there has one of the odd acting red shunshun, like the one you found, like the piece you found in the
Yeah, the community place.
yeah, the one that doesn't seem to react the same way that other red shunshun does.
Hey guys, crazy red chunchum over here.
Okay, more red chum.
Keep it away from here. Well, I mean, if
Didn't we
the
stuff her in a
went
jar?
into an obelisk, it disappeared. I don't know if we want.
Didn't we put her in a jar?
No, because she coalesced into her regular physical form.
Hmm.
Recoalesced. That's the one.
Yeah.
So how many gold pieces?
I'm not gonna roll it there. Why did you do that? No, I'm not taking that. It tried to roll 3D dice, and I'm not accepting that. 21.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you also found, because that's, 20, what, 29?
Yeah.
You also find 6 platinum as well.
So 29, 6 platinum.
Or 21 gold,
Okay.
6 platinum. I said because it's a 29 investigation check.
Oh, okay.
And of course some copper and silver pieces, but I don't really know if you guys really want those. I'm gonna roll them
I'll
if
just
you
give
do.
myself 5 of each.
Fair enough.
So everyone gets, unless I'm miscounting someone. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, everyone gets 1 platinum piece, and I don't know how we're gonna
Divvy up the gold. You might just
Put
stick
the
it in the group loot.
extras
put it in the gold
onto.
group loot. Yeah,
Uh,
put it in group loot.
you just put stuff in
Yep.
group loot.
I'll do it real quick.
All right. But yeah. I will say, what do you do once you find the wacky piece of Shenshim?
Like I just said, hey, crazy piece of shunshim here. You know, like that one place with the chameleon thing.
Upon pointing it out, it hops out of her pocket,
Oh,
Oh, great.
and begins, like, half rolling, half flipping over towards you.
Aurora Sonic move.
Fly in the air to get away from it.
It's fair enough. You see as it literally just shifts, like it does the whole, like, whatchamacallit, Dragon Ball Z instant transmission thing, where just, like, the lines just and it's gone.
As soon as it does that, I'm moving at Mach 10 away from where I was at.
And
I don't trust where it went.
it appears next to Alden's head.
I'm moving out of the way instantly.
Fair enough.
Hey guys, it's our favorite game, Shunshim Dodgeball. Loser dies.
Yo. Let's get Seal in here.
Seal would very much enjoy this game,
He would.
You would.
And you see
much
that
to
begins,
Tiermorn's detriment.
begins shimmering and shivering and shaking, and then poop, it's over here.
Anna will be
by the
making.
corpses.
Anna will be taking the dodge action.
Roll's taking the dodge action.
Fair enough. And you see as one by one, it plops down into one of the corpses and pretty much just swallows it. Plop, swallow, plop, swallow.
Anna will be stepping away from the corpses and just have a face of horror as, in her sight, from her blind sight, she just sees people beginning to poof.
I'm going to dash forward before you delete all those things. Can I try and catch the thing in a vial? How big is this?
Don't.
It is about
Bad idea.
fist-sized.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch it in a vial. Does anyone have anything to catch that thing in before it
No.
deletes all the evidence?
No, there's nothing you can catch that thing in.
My minion grabs the dude and he just starts running with him.
Alright.
I would like to clarify, I did bring the hostage with me.
Oh,
Oh,
fair
you
enough.
have the hostage? Okay, never mind then. That wouldn't.
In that case,
I
it
left
wouldn't-
the corpses though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Did
approaching
you
the
take
hostage then.
Did you take both hostages?
The only living one. Oh, the lady. I did not take the lady. I only took the
Uh,
guy I took hostage.
Sylph is gonna grab her, and he's gonna start running away.
Fair enough. You
Gotta
see
move
as
to
it,
the-
as it begins slowly approaching her, and then fires off towards the building. And you see as it flies into the building, and then there is a bright flash of red light.
Well, there goes the obelisk.
We still have the lady, right?
Yes, you still have the lady.
Good.
And with that, that is the end of the cultist scenario.
So,
Damn, I didn't get to do a medical check on them. I was gonna look see if I could find any
Oh,
marks on them.
You can on the corpses. Yeah, no, corpses are gone.
Also, I can see on this lady.
Congratulations. The camp has suddenly come into a large amount of red shunshum they don't want.
Oh, such a large amount. There is so much in this carriage back here.
Is it possible to burn red chum chum?
No.
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 let me
The
nuke it,
red Shunshin would like that.
It's true.
Good to know.
and I'll freeze it.
It would also like
Can I?
that.
Gotta do a
The
medical
only
check?
way you can
It's
really get
pinky.
rid of red Shunshin is to just toss it in a cliff and forget about it, and even then it might just come back just to spite you.
Can I do a
No,
medical
you
get
check
could
a
on this
probably
person?
bury it in a lot of green shunshum. It probably
That's-
wouldn't like it.
Hmm.
Burn
I would not
burn it.
suggest doing that. That's how you get a bomb.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Can I do a medical check to see if there's like, any other marks that we might be able to use to distinguish cult members,
Fair enough.
other than them
Yeah.
chopping off their fingers?
Go ahead.
Boop. I'm gonna prophetic charge that.
You also have guidance if you want it.
I will gladly take a guidance.
I took
No.
guidance because no one else did.
19.
I can't.
19.
Jesus.
You'll notice that in her case, there's not really any marks on her body, but that's more so because of the fact that she is
Smoke.
she looks like she's been dissolving for a long time.
Hmm. Interesting.
And in your professional medical opinion, her powers might be killing her, which happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Anyway, not all powers are a blessing.
So what, you tell me everyone didn't get to just enjoy a nice nap and get superpowers?
I mean, a lot of people were born with them, but yeah, no.
I was referring to my powers specifically there.
Oh, fair enough. That's valid. Yeah, not everyone gets to nap and get superpowers. Some people.
Not
Not everyone
gets
has
to burn
purely
themselves
beneficial
alive.
powers.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anna's literally took her sight.
true.
It gave you better sight, though.
Also true.
Yeah.
It also made her.
Speaking of which,
really
since
stupid.
we nerfed guillotine, can I have my ability to see through visions again?
I will say that you can have it. Your creatures cannot.
Oh, by the way, Robbie, the crit chance of guillotine was reduced down to 19.
Yeah, I heard about that. Will I still be able to use the sight of his creatures?
You
Yes,
will.
yeah, you should.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I think
but
you just make it so
the only
they-
person
they
who can
can-
see out of Anna's visions is Brolneus.
he's trying to stop it so they
Yeah.
don't have blind sight anymore, which makes sense.
Trying to
Yeah.
stop all of them from
And we also
essentially having
made it so
60
that
feet of blind
summons
sight.
can no longer just grant advantage.
Did anyone? Yeah. Did anyone tell that Bonaris that summons can no longer take advantage of the flanking?
Mm.
Wasn't this
Um,
summon specifically
pawns
made for
are-
flanking?
Yeah, his
yeah,
pawns
the
still
pawns
does.
are the pawns are unique.
The pawns are the
That's going to be a
exception.
special feature of the pawn. Other summons will not.
Summons still benefit from flanking, but they can't provide flanking.
Yeah. That was the rule. So as long as 2 players are taking part in the flanking, they can benefit, but they themselves can't cause it to happen.
Unless they're a pawn. Pawns can.
Unless they're pawn.
As a matter of fact, pawns technically give double flanking, but that's fine. Because they give...
moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So, after that whole fiasco, there is legitimately no cult activity whatsoever. Like at all.
Do I need to bust out Oswin to check on that?
Sure, go ahead. Also, I just remembered why what tipped you guys off. It was Jefferoth's son. No, that the cultists were going to attack. Not where they were going to attack, but that they
If I'm correct, Oswin now has a future where if he's looking for cultists, he always natural 20s.
Apparently, at this point, it's... Anyway, I'll have Oswin make a check for it.
It's not a nat 20. I don't accept it.
He rolled a 3.
You liar.
Yeah, I don't trust multi.
My next one was a 12.
You know what? This is how it works. It's because there aren't cultists he did nat 20.
True.
My bad.
True.
Never fair.
Oswin is confident there are no cultists here.
Yeah, I believe in Oswin.
Well,
My man
what do you
is
guys
a
do?
homing missile.
I'll
That's-
probably get back to pack it up and get to the
Yeah.
next area.
Alright.
So,
In that case, I have something to do with the ship while you guys are on your way over.
all right.
So, can you bring
yeah.
us to the ship map?
Yeah, I was about to. I was about to bring you to the camp map, but I'll take you to the ship map first. Here you go. The dead boys.
So, I'm going to get to work. You know that heart crystal I got from the trial of sacrifice?
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start surgically ripping them apart and just slapdashing and sewing whatever bits and parts I can get together to form a vaguely functional creature. And I'm just gonna slap that heart in and apply some metal from the iron golem we had, and I'm gonna see what happens.
You're taking enchanted iron golem metal, piecing your
Yep.
creatures together, and putting the full heal item in there.
Yep. I am fully prepared for the series of checks this bullshit will require. What do you need of me, DM?
I can't wait for it to immediately turn against you and kill Harrier.
Give me a biology check first and foremost. For
Alrighty.
piecing things together. All right.
I'm supposed to have advantage on that. For some reason, it didn't roll with advantage.
That's
Well, that's,
a nice
that's pretty-
advantage. You piece them together like a Frankenstein.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's what was expected. Yup.
Yep, you do that. It's nothing spectacular, but it works.
Human centipede.
Shut up.
Human
Don't
centipede.
you dare. Don't you bring that in here. You leave
Oh,
at the
that
door.
song is good.
I know
that
it's
song
good.
is good.
I know it's so good, but don't. I don't need it right now. Anyway. Right. Then I need you to make me a whatchamacallit. An Arcana check
Probably
for
a power check.
I Actually,
Alright,
yeah. Make,
Arcana incoming.
yeah, make me an Arcana, and make me a power check.
Lucky.
Alright.
Mmm.
Yeah.
DM
Wrong with your
inspiration. There we go. Alright, and then a power check.
Mm-hmm.
Finally,
Yeah,
a
but
roll
you had
above
a
a
DM
5.
inspiration.
I've got one lucky left and no DM inspiration. It's let's see what happens. Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'll try and lucky it. I'll see what I can get.
And I would also need, like...
Damn. Wow, my luck's horrible. So
And,
that's
like-
23.
yeah, 23. And then, like, a metalworking, if you have that. If not, just roll me a straight d20 and add your, probably strength mod, I'd say. Strength or intelligence. Alright. Alright. You put all the pieces together. Yes. It doesn't do anything, though. There's no souls. And they have been dead for long enough that the full heal will not do anything to them. And the metal has not been properly bound to the creature, so you just kind of have a lump of flesh, metal, and magical crystal. It's a very... It looks good, and I'm sure that if you were to do more to it at some point, or, I don't know, charge it in a blue Shunshum storm, because those exist. Shunshum storms are wacky. Actually, fun fact I was going to throw in at you in a while, but we're not going to talk about that. You know, blue Shunshum lightning might, do something to it as well.
This is on the back burner for now.
Indeed. Anyway, cool. Anything that anyone else wants to do before you guys head out?
Get a long rest.
No, you're not getting a long rest. Not yet.
No, I think we just need to pack up our shit and get going.
So, you'll notice that as the camp, which I'm going to move you back down to the camp map now. You'll notice that as the camp is, like, packing up, it doesn't, like, there's still buildings everywhere. Like, actual, like, buildings. The tents are all packed down and put away and put into carriages, but there's just buildings that seem like very permanent structures. And you all feel a voice in your head. All right, everyone, are we ready to go? And you hear cheering from outside, and yeah, let's do this. Let's get out of here. All righty then. Well, in that case, I'll put out the command. Rise. And upon that word being stated, the buildings begin to rise out of the ground on legs. Massive, like,
Chicken legs.
column, yeah, giga stone, wood, whatever else, just legs made of more permanent materials, usually stone for a lot of them.
Do they have bells where their dangly bits would
No,
be?
they don't.
Oh God.
Very
They do
important
not.
question to ask.
And they begin schmoving. Everyone just begins schmoving. You guys head overall to the northwest, and you actually see that they're moving at a pretty brisk pace. They're moving at a good, like, it takes them a while to get up to speed, but once they start going, they're going 60, 80 miles an hour, which is roughly equivalent to, I think, 190 kilometers per hour, roughly. They're zooming. And they're just going, and the carts are moving on their own because magic. And I imagine the mechanic is following behind.
Yeah.
You see that there's a couple other groups that have flying machines of some sort. there is one other group that does have a ship, though it's not nearly as advanced as the Mechanica is.
Lame.
Looks more like it was a hot-wired Starine transport machine, like a hover car, essentially. There are also a couple of cars that are just driving along the side.
Easily, what's the warranty like on this thing? Like, how long before it just starts breaking down?
Warranty?
Like,
What's that?
the functionality lifespan of this thing, if it stays in solar, how long are we looking at?
Why
Is
are
it
you calling that a warranty?
I don't really know.
What's
the
a
word
warranty?
for it.
I think the word you're looking for, sir, is life expectancy.
Yeah, how long you gonna live for?
Thankfully, most of the Mechanica's most advanced circuits are inside a pocket dimension, meaning they are unaffected by the degradation of Solar's environment.
And those pocket are generated how? Through Shuntrum, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this does mean that the White Shunshun facilities are shut off. That it is entirely possible that the Mechanica can lose functionality until the White Shunshun apparatus is repaired. To say the least.
Alright, I'm not an expert in Shuntrum, so I thought maybe we'd run into a sort of boat situation where after a certain point we couldn't repair you anymore.
No. The Mechanica is very well made. As to the specifications of one, easily Hoilex. Thank you, sir, for building the Mechanica as you did.
Also, could you kindly ask Aurorus not to explode my creatures like that again?
Why can't you ask him?
I feel like I would be coming on a bit too rude.
No offense, but you're worried about that now?
I believe what he means is that he is afraid that he will be unable to, manage his temper while speaking with him.
No, I'm not angry at all.
I can't tell if that was sarcasm or not.
Nor can I. I will begin developing an apparatus, an algorithm to allow me to detect sarcasm. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Anyway, do I have to go ask, or would you do it?
I'll tell him.
He did also kill 2 prisoners. As far as a good plan goes, that was fantastic.
Fair enough.
I mean, nothing short of brilliant, as I walk back to my room.
Alrighty.
All right, but yeah, no, everything's just moving. Everyone's moving. Eventually, after about roughly a par of walking, they've been building speed the entire time, by the way. Though they did have to take a brief pit stop to allow the vehicles to park inside of one of the buildings. Which actually appears, from what you can see, appears to be Malworth's Mechanica, which is the business that you guys don't like. Anyway, and then after that, things were getting up to about 120. Eventually, getting up to about 200 miles an hour.
Quick question. Is it what time of what season is it in right now in Taurus?
There isn't really seasons per se.
Oh, that's right. The temperature is something ridiculous. I forgot about that.
It's more so that they don't have a solar orbit. The suns orbit each other, and the planet's stuck in the middle of them.
I was gonna suggest if it was like the winter times, we just kept our ship hovering over his shop at all times.
Why?
To fuck with him.
Flex on him all the time.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Also, imagine how annoying it is to just have your shop be constantly in the shade.
Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah, no. There's different environments. So there is a cold environment, one of which you're actually coming up on. Anyway, so you guys continue to travel. You're traveling for about a day, actually.
I'm guessing we do gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like a whole trial of war day.
I also get full charges on my deck.
Nice.
True. Everyone, all magic items are recharged. I will go charge the whatchamacallit. The ring. The Ouroboros ring.
I'll be spending my entire long rest, instead of a very slapdash job, I'm gonna undo what I've done and very carefully begin sculpting first a complete body out of the parts I have.
If you will allow her to, Anna is willing to see if she can help out in any way, even if it's only guidance.
Fair enough.
And if you want enhanceability.
Let's see.
It's tempting to accept that, but Brolneus takes the sanctity of his work and focus very seriously. You can watch.
Okay.
Where on earth is Ziz's character sheet? Oh. I'm dumb.
We're looking at monsters.
No, I was looking on the stream. The one I use for streaming. Which doesn't have everyone's character sheet on it. There he is. Now it should be. Multi Studio. Alright. Ring of Ouroboros.
I'm feeling really bad. I'm gonna go.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yes, Sam.
Get better soon.
I think I am sick. You fuckers got me sick.
Sorry.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
like you guys.
Anyway. Alright. So. That being said. After about, again, as I mentioned, a full trial of war day. What the? What? Alright. I'll come back to that. Anyway. Anyway. That creature just reset my brain, so I'm gonna scroll down to Anna's room real quick. Right, you guys eventually do stop and settle back down, and all right, we're setting up camp here now. Been a bit of a journey, but hey, that's the way it works sometimes. And with that, you guys have arrived
What
at the
have
new
you
camp
created?
location. It is now.
Oh, I haven't finished yet.
It is now no longer a savanna biome. You guys are now in a how you say a
Taiga?
Winter
taiga.
biome?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, Tiger, that works.
It's not quite like snowy, but it's definitely colder, and there's definitely a mountain range that you can see off in the distance. Or no, this wouldn't be a taiga. This would be plains. But you guys are next to some very large rock formations surrounding the camp. They almost look like ramps that each look like they're supposed to defend you from something that would be moving very fast. Indeed. You guys are on the Rollar's home turf now.
Oh boy.
Rollars are native to the plains biome. Though that being
Always
said,
be ready to run at the shit.
yes, you guys can also see off in the distance, as I mentioned, there's a mountain range with a little tiny village there. And there's also another mountain range that's a little bit farther down, farther away, that you can see is definitely a lot snowier. And you guys have arrived at the new camp location. I will begin building a map for it soon. And yeah.
Hey, really?
So, upon you guys, everyone getting set back up, Alden, you receive a letter.
Okay.
Receive a message.
I guess I go check the letter.
Oh no, they a little courier delivery person will be like, are you Alden Harold?
What is this, a courier from Skyrim?
Sorry, my bad. He had an Irish accent, didn't he? Are you Alden Harold?
Yeah.
Right. Ah, you're the one that has the monsters in your group. I remember those things. For context, this is the guy that delivered you guys' pay after your first dungeon run.
Gotcha.
I have a mission, not a mission. I have a a message here from what's their names? Where is my notebook?
Contrain?
No, not Contrain. The potion makers.
Oh, potion makers. I think I have them down. Let me check. There they are. Lysander Partik and Dorgoth Partik.
Ah, but yes, the Partiques. Yes, the Partiques. They're just... They're asking when you'd want to start your training.
Probably in a day or two. We still need to get everything settled in.
Like a par or two?
A par, my bad. Par, yeah, par. Sorry. Probably in a par. We're just getting all of our stuff set up.
Ruining the immersion, Alden.
I'm sorry, okay? The par system confuses my little brain.
Fair enough. I'll let him know. And also, here, they have you, Lysandra has sent you this little list here of, books that you should purchase for, your studying purposes.
Alrighty,
And he hands you lists, one that's a book of, like, herbs, and one that's a book of, potions, and another one that's a book of, magical components.
Book of books.
Book of books.
Indeed, a bunch of books. There's a bunch of books there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tell him I said thanks.
Of course, I'll let him know. Have a good day, and
Yeah, you too.
happy camp move. Oh, also, sorry, one other thing for you, more so for your party. We have the official time and date of Bob's high tier party.
Oh, alright. I'll take that to I'll tell the rest of the group.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that. So, have a good day.
Alrighty, you too.
Looks like, and from what you can tell, the party is scheduled for about 4 pars out-ish.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Would you like me to do a few more bio checks
Yeah.
for the body sculpting?
So, yeah, give me 2 more bio checks.
I'm not trying to do any. I've taken off all the metal and the crystal. Right now, I'm just shaping the body.
Oh, just shaping the body? Then yeah. Give me 3 bio checks then.
Ow.
Average.
This was a 12.
The average of that is 30, I think. No, it's 30.
20.
No, it's gonna be 30 something.
Around there. Probably 30
34
points.
times
maybe.
2 plus 27 divided by 3, 31. 31.6 repeating. So I'll just round up and say 32. 32. Yeah, you get a good shape out of it. You shape it pretty well. That's about all you're able to do with that.
I'm gonna do a little savings throw real quick. Nope, it is Rolneus does not like this. I will dismantle it and will need more time as I gotta get it perfect.
Horrifying.
Well, that probably takes up all my time to the
Probably.
finish camp.
I mean, to be fair, you can very much just do line activity on the ship because it's you know, how you say travel.
By the way, Borneus, you will hear a knock at your door at some point, which you'll be able to pass on the message to you.
Oh no, that would be. So I imagine he was doing that while you guys were traveling.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, no. And you wouldn't got that message till after everyone was starting to get set back up.
Alden, you know that in order, if I'm like back here, you have to go through the dorm for you to knock on my door.
Alrighty then. Well, assume this is after you've done, after everyone's got settled in.
Yeah.
You hear a knock on your door.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Anna
Courage
peeks
delivered-
out from behind him.
Oh, that's 2 for 1. Courage delivered the time for Bop-Up's party. Just pass it along to you two.
No, thanks.
I'll mention the time, which I believe was 3 pause? 3 to 4 pause?
Do you
Yeah,
know when
3 bars away.
when we're gonna leave for that one dungeon raid?
Not sure. I know I got
believe
something I want.
Bob was lending us one of his teammates.
I know that I got something I want to get done myself. Once we've all done settled in, getting a lot of stuff packed about our tents and all that.
I've gotta go earlier than expected. Okay, well, I've gotta go.
Have a good day, Dion. And I think that's actually probably where we're gonna end the session for now.
Anna, once everything is set up, Anna will be doing some things.
Oh, all right. What is Anna doing?
Anna will be looking for the magic district.
Fair enough. You find it. It's not going to be that hard to find.
Anna would probably be borrowing an infector for actual eyesight.
Yeah, as horrifying as it is.
She's gonna do what she usually does, which is just slapdash put a coat on it, put a cloak on it, just to like cover up all the more disturbing features.
Fair enough. That's valid.
And she will be looking for someone that is more of a professional in pact type magic, like soul pacts and whatnot.
So,
No, not soul binding.
Yeah, well, soul binding, pact magic, anything of the sort.
No.
Aurora's fear is palpable.
I nuke Anna. I consider her an enemy.
Oof. Anyway, so you go to the magic district, and you're brought to an expert in specifically binding magic in terms of like just binding in general.
Yeah.
And what is the purpose of this bind?
I'm looking for a way to more deeply improve my pact with Ilu here. She'll have Ilu pop up into the material plane. I'm wondering if there's a way that we could share senses at a deeper level. Currently, we can use telepathy, but I'm wondering if there's a way to actually share sight and whatnot.
You might be better off seeing the Beastmaster about that. As
Could you show me to him?
you will have a hard time missing his establishment. It's one of the bigger buildings in the market district. The big black one that is, I don't know, it doesn't give off a very comfortable vibe.
Can you give me an idea of what the color black is in particular? I haven't actually been able to really see for a very long time.
I'll show you. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
No, that was Ilu.
Oh. Thank you. Thanks, Ilu. Okay, well, I'll see you later.
Have a good day.
Thanks for the tip, and I will toss him a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway.
He's
You're
just
welcome.
calling him poor.
Anyway, so Ilu guides you to a very large, like, ebony building. It was one of the ones that moved, and instead of having, like, the 4 just, like, stompy legs, this one had, like, almost spider-like legs. It, again, did not have a very comfortable energy about it. And standing out front is Phelan Minor, a little black kitten-looking thing, about 2.5, maybe 3 feet tall, maybe, if even that. About 2.5 feet tall, I'd say.
Okay. Anna will approach him.
Ah, hello there. How can
Hello.
I help you today?
I'm curious about a way to improve my bond with Ilu here.
Oh,
Currently, and she'll have Ilu appear in front of him.
I see. Is that a spectral
Currently, we're
hound?
able to speak. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the man said he was. I'm wondering if there's a way to improve our binding. Currently, we can speak telepathically. I'd like to know if there's a way to go on to sharing senses and the such.
Yes, yes. Come with me. Come.
And he gestures you
Okay.
inside.
Anna will
And-
follow.
Have any of you seen Shield Hero, Rising of the Shield Hero?
Yes, I have.
Kinda.
I'm guessing the slave trader
Yeah.
area is what this resembles.
Yeah, that's the vibe this cat
I figured
gives
as much
off.
when I heard Beastmaster.
And the inside of the shop looks very similar to the inside of that place, with cages and creatures in the cages, and yeah. There's even a displacer beast is one of them actually. Just lots of monstrous looking creatures, large, medium, small, tiny. There's even one massive cage in the back that you can see. And you see a little exhalation of fire come from that back cage.
My people.
Anyway, it leads you to a back little side room.
Let me see what I can do for you. Yes. Let's see.
And you see him start get up on a little step stool onto his little table, up to his little table, and he starts flipping through a book.
Come here for a second, please.
Okay.
Do you know where the binding seal was placed on you?
Anna will show him the back of her right hand.
Let's see. And he starts, he, like, grabs your hand. His paws are very, very soft. Well, actually, that's not true. His fur's kind of matted and gross, but the paws, the little toe beans themselves, are very soft. Anyway, starts flipping through and compares it. I see. Very interesting. Yes. This is a moderate bind. Something meant to last. Whoever did this for you was on the more talented side. Might even say partially comparable to my own abilities. Though maybe not quite as adept. The difficulties with this sort of in this situation, I should say, is due to the fact that the animal in question is of the incorporeal nature. Meaning, most advanced blood seals won't work for the purposes of binding, as we would require the blood of the animal itself to achieve it. Unfortunately, unless you can find the original body of the animal, we would be unable to, how you say, strengthen this bond more than it already has been done.
Are there any other ways?
He sits and thinks for a second. Binding magic is very finicky. At times it can be, at least. Well, I make no guarantees, but if you come back and say, I don't know, a day or so, I might be able to discover a way to strengthen the bond. Though I don't know if I can guarantee that, as stated once again.
Okay.
While you are here, may I interest you in any of our current stock? And he gestures back out to the main room.
Will you partake in
Anna
slave
will
trade?
look at what gold she has. I'm willing to look around. I don't know if I'll be able to afford anything currently, though.
How much do you currently have?
A bit over 600 gold.
That won't get you anything as nice as the Spectral Hound, but...
Wait a second. Did I add the most recent payment? I forget how much that was.
What was a single platinum? And,
no, I'm talking about the payment of the last dungeon.
Oh, I think you guys got...
I think you did.
I don't remember if I did add it or not.
I think you might have. I think the reason you only have 600 is you had to pay off your debt, and that took a lot of your gold from you.
Yeah.
Cool, because let me
finish with your debt.
Because that paid you guys about, what was it, 7k gold?
Yeah, and I got half a share, which means I should probably be higher.
Yeah, you got half a share. How many shares was there in total again?
So everyone but Anna and Brolnaeus got normal shares. Those two got half shares.
So in that case, there was 5 shares total.
Yeah.
Let me just calculate that up real quick. 7,000 divided by 5.
700 gold. Yeah, I haven't added it yet.
Yep, sounds about right.
So let me give you the actual amount.
That would be about 1,300, right?
I have 1,306 gold plus another platinum.
All right. You could get a couple of my creatures with that. Nothing so nice as the dragon, but you know, that one's not going to be very
I wasn't really looking at that. I'm looking for more of the fun, interesting types, similar to Ilu. You don't have to be as older as or undead like it. I don't entirely look for combat piece. I look for more supporting roles, like a scout or something.
Well, I work very well as a scout.
I know you do. That's why I had that idea.
All right then, let me see. I have... You see as he goes through his little cages. Not necessarily combat roles, you said, right?
Yeah. For all I care, it could just be a playmate.
A playmate? For you or for the other?
I just enjoy playing around and having fun.
He seems
say that to a person like him.
He seems ever so slightly taken aback for a moment, and then he just gets like a very devious grin on his face. Well,
Damn it, Anna.
if that's what you're looking for, might I interest you in a very special creature that I have here. And you see as he leads you back to a different cell that is not barred like some of the other ones are. It is a airtight glass, like sort of super reinforced polyester see-through material, and inside is a very wacky looking monkey. It has
Wukong.
It's just Wukong.
no, it's like small creature. It's like regular monkey size.
It's just Wukong. He's in a monkey costume.
But it has like wings, and there's another hand at the end of its tail.
Like that one Pokemon, kinda, without the wings.
And this is...
Anna will pick up the infestor to get a better look at it.
Anna, you see the very faintest amount of magic inside of this thing. I mean, admittedly, you've been seeing a good amount of magic in each of the creatures, and once you got...
Yeah.
You did have to pass by the big cell, and inside there is a dragon in there, I will say. You couldn't quite make out what color it was, but there was a dragon in there.
Oh no, Tyrmorn.
It looked like an adult as well. And it had a fair amount of magic in it. Anyway, This creature also has one of the slightly off-brand magic. It has a very, well, I wouldn't, how to describe it. So you know the cultist magic, right?
It's a chaos beast.
It's a chaos beast.
What color are its eyes?
This one has black eyes.
So it just doesn't have a power.
So far as you can tell.
Or it's the strongest being on the planet.
Yeah,
Take your pick.
it's one of two. It is one of two thieves. There's nothing in between.
Actually, no. It has red eyes. They're just very, very dark.
Oh.
You mistook them for black at first.
So it has a weak power. Cool. That I got from something. I don't know what.
Most chaos beasts have red eyes of some sort. For
Yeah.
the simple reason they don't tend to gain their powers
Yeah.
naturally.
It seems interesting. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun to play with.
Ooh.
I don't know how my team would feel about it.
You see it looks up at you, and it just has this sad look in its eyes.
Oh no, it's the puppy-eyed,
It's-
dog-eyed tactics.
And almost also seems afraid of you. Also seems to be afraid of the small cat. And it's currently sitting in the farthest corner away from you guys.
Okay. I gotta roll something real quick.
Oh,
Anna feels really bad for it. She doesn't start crying, but she feels really, really bad for it.
I think I'll take it. How much is it?
just about 1,300 gold.
Okay. Can you drop it down a little bit? For
I'm
future
willing
deals to come?
negotiate. For future deals, if you were to come back and purchase a little bit more, I'd be willing to drop it down to 1K.
Okay. I'll come back sometimes and look at some others of yours.
Wonderful.
Anna will take out 1,000 gold.
You see as he grabs it and begins like greedily looking through it and like weighs it in his hand, takes out a piece and like bites it. Wonderful doing business. Wonderful doing business with you. And you see as he like lifts up like a little like his collar and like sticks it like over on his shoulder. And he lowers the cloth that makes up his shirt, right? And you'd expect there to be a bulge where the money pouch is. It's not there. There's in fact not a bulge. It looks like the clothes just
Bag of
swallowed.
holding. Ha ha ha.
Anyway,
Well, in this case, pocket of holding.
yeah.
How's holding?
And alrighty then. This one has given me trouble in the past, so I have had to put it in its place. And just to make sure that this does not fight back, I will need to contain it to bring it to the binding room. Alrighty then. You see as he grabs like one of those like catcher collars that dog catchers use. It seems to have an arcane like seal on it. And you see as he like gets it in there. Alright, you're coming with me. And like gets it around its neck, and upon doing that, little other arcane loops
If
hop
he
off
ever
and-
like gives like a good look at Anna and like her face in general right now, the way he's acting towards it you just see a face of utter disgust and disdain towards this man.
Alrighty then. And he catches it, and the little arcane loops wrap around its other limbs, and it's very securely secured. And upon pulling it out, it almost immediately tries to escape. Like it's leaping, it's flying, it's flapping, it's trying to get away. Stop that! And there's a shock that, and it electrocutes. It zaps the creature, and it kind of stops. And it looks
Anna
up.
will go over and pick it up herself.
Give it a second. Give me a second. And you see the tiniest little bit of defiance in its eyes as it raises its head again. And there's a little snarl from the cat, and then it proceeds to like shudder, and hunches back down, and just proceeds to look like it's about to go quietly. And then you walk over and pick it up.
She'll walk over and just like gently pick it up, and give it a slight hug and say, "I'll take care of you. Don't worry."
At first, it really resists. It doesn't want to be touched, like at all.
You gotta give that a hug.
So I guess you can give me a persuasion check.
Wouldn't that be animal handling?
No, persuasion.
Oh god, it's sentient.
I am not good at persuasion. I rolled well. Guidance set.
Alright. Alright, make your guidance roll. 18. I'll make its roll. I'm not gonna roll there. I'm gonna roll here. It really starts struggling, but after a bit, it finally just gives up again. And, you know...
Anna will carry it over to the room.
Back to the other room where you guys were just were. And...
I assume you'd like a stronger binding than the one with the spectral hound?
If possible, enough to share senses at the very least.
Wunderbar. You know, if you were to upgrade with, say, 200 gold, I could give you the strongest binding I'm able to perform. It allows for limited teleportation capabilities.
That sounds interesting. That works.
Wunderbar. Alrighty then.
You see as he grabs a little, like glowing light blue potion off the shelf, uncorks it and downs it, and proceeds to like shudder.
Oh, Mama really is something else, isn't it? Alright. Okay. I am going to need you to give me your hand. This is going to take quite a bit of blood.
Okay, Anna will put out her left hand this time.
And you see as he takes a single finger and extends a claw. And this claw, unlike the rest of them, which look normal and natural, this claw is metal. Specifically, it looks to be made of Seron. And you see as he charges it with a slight essence.
How quickly does magic begin to leave Anna as her body comes into contact with potentially unattuned Seron?
Oh no, it's attuned. It is attuned
Okay.
Seron.
There's not a lot of magic in that Seron.
Well, you know, he was charging it up before he, to the point where it's almost glowing as he slashes it through your palm.
Please press that and get out some blood for me.
Okay, Anna will simply start to squeeze her fist closed.
And doing so, you get a good trickle of blood going. And it drips out into like a little container, like a little bowl. And then he walks over and he washes off the claw, and walks over to the little monkey. Your turn, little one. Don't fight back. It is not the time for it right now. And the little monkey proceeds to fight back a little bit, and then proceeds to give up again after some firm arm grabbing, and the claw makes another slash after charging up, and he forcefully presses some of the blood out into a smaller bowl. And you see as he takes that, and then proceeds to, touch the hand of the monkey, and there's a slight flash, and the wound is healed, and he walks over to you and casts, the spell, and the wound heals. Thank you, I just needed some blood. Walks over to the shelf again, down to one of the potions. Shame how fast the mana drains. Alright. And you see as he starts painting out a large circle with your blood, and then walks over and paints a smaller circle with the monkey's blood, and proceeds to draw multiple lines connecting them, and hands you the little first off walks over and puts his hand over each of the bowls and does a little purifying spell, so far as you are able to tell, and hands you the bowl of what's left of the monkey blood, and hands the monkey, yours. Drink that.
Okay. Anna will drink it.
All right.
I've just drank Chaos Beast blood. Does anything happen to me?
Yes, actually. Thankfully not as much as if it wasn't purified, but
yeah.
I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Cool.
You're good. You feel a little bit of the Red God's influence almost invade your mind for a second, and then it it just gets.
Oh wait, that was supposed to be an advantage regardless. I passed.
Fair enough. Yeah, you pass, but I mean, crit fish.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, no, never mind. It doesn't matter. Anyway. And yeah, hands that to you, and after that, you see as he grabs a much larger bottle of what you would assume to be the mana restoring potion.
I'm guessing I feel a lot of magic coming from it.
Oh, you don't feel magic coming from it. You feel mana coming from it. There's a difference.
Yeah.
They are two different domains.
I definitely feel it.
Yes, you feel it. And you see as he begins forming, building a magical energy in his hands, and he presses it down to the circle, and there's a little vibrational hum that you feel in your soul. After a couple seconds, you feel a searing pain from where the cut was that proceeds to almost send fire and ice through your veins. It starts filling in your entire body. And after a little bit, he takes one of his hands off, uncorks the bottle, and starts downing it as he's pumping even more magic into the circle. There's an intense look of concentration on his face, and after about 60 seconds of both you and the monkey, I need you to make me a con save, actually.
I'm supposed to be decent at these, at least.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
And I'm rolling great today.
I mean, only you roll a 3 and a 4. You're doing good.
The pain is strong.
I've gotten some rolls, and then they just started going downhill.
The pain is bad enough to bring you to your knees, but not to incapacitate you. The monkey, as you can see, is absolutely writhing. It's feeling horrible right about now, to a point where it actually begins screaming.
There's just a face of pity and sadness on Anna right now.
And probably a grimace of pain, too. And after about 30 seconds to a minute, there is a sensation of a link that almost seems to clasp around both you and the monkey. And the pain vanishes with it. After that, a little sigil forms on your left hand now, because that's the one you chose, right?
Mm-hmm.
That also forms on the chest of the monkey. And with that, the binding spell is complete. You see as the Khajiit is... Not the Khajiit, the Feline Miner slumps against
Man, I
his
wonder
little...
what the monkey is.
I wonder what the monkey is. The whatchamacallit, the Feline Miner slumps against his desk and just starts breathing heavily for a good 30 seconds as he just tries to catch his breath after that.
So is that all?
That should be all for now, yes. Feel free to recommend me to your friends and the like. I appreciate the recommendation.
Yeah.
I need a rest real quick.
Anna will just go over and just pick up the monkey.
The monkey is unconscious.
And just carry it. Yeah, she's going to pick it up and carry it with her out of the building before just... Once she leaves, she just looks back on it with a pure glare of hatred and disgust for what's going on in there as she just walks towards the ship but doesn't actually go in and just waits for it to wake up.
Yeah. It's you feel something, actually. Almost like you can feel its emotional state right now. And you can even...
Anna will try to help calm it as much as she can with the mental link.
Make me a just straight wisdom check. Alright. I shall have it make a check of its own. Yeah. Before long, you sense the torment and the fear and the anguish that was coming off that monkey slowly fade into rest. And it takes it a good 4 hours to wake up. I assume you come back...
Once it wakes up, once it wakes up, Anna will ask it for its name.
First and foremost, I imagine Alden and Auroras and Ziz see you walk back to the ship with this monkey.
No, she hasn't gone. She hasn't actually gone to the ship. She's probably sitting next to a nearby tent or something like that.
Oh, she's gonna chill for 4 hours.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, Auroras and Ziz and Alden, are you guys doing anything right now?
Just set up stuff.
All I would be doing would be taking Oswald shopping again.
Fair enough. We'll get to that in a bit.
Am I the only one actually get helping to get the tent ready?
Ziz, what are you up to?
Have we finished traveling?
Yes, you guys have arrived at the new camp location and everything's getting set back up.
So Ziz will be looking for the person who can teach him how to do the blacksmithing thing.
Alright. Yeah. Cool. We'll handle that, and then we'll handle the... And also, Alden, let's just say that Islay Easily is helping you set everything back up.
Alright, yeah, that works.
Anyway,
His strings would actually be useful for that.
true, they would be very useful for that. And then Auroras will handle yours after we handle Ziz's thing real quick.
That's fine.
All right, so Ziz, you head down to the
Yes, sir.
marketplace. It's everything's setting back up, and there is a building that you can see that appears to be a blacksmith. It was one of the ones that got up and started moving. Oh, you weren't here for that. So when the camp moved, all of the buildings that were stationary got up and just started walking. They started chilling. They were
Yeah.
walking.
Oh God, I'm kind of glad I missed that. Jesus, that would scare me.
And they were zooming. They were going like, at first they were going like 80 miles an hour. Then they started getting up to like 200 miles an hour after a par or two. Keep in mind, a full Trilivore day has passed, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, so go to the blacksmith, and yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
you see a dwarf
is
working the
just
smith.
He goes, "Good. Hello, can you teach me how to do this?" And he pulls out the Seern. What's that thing called?
Siron,
The metal.
Siron King.
Seron. Seron King. He's like, I would like to know how to do this.
What the? What's that you got there? And he,
Seron King piece. He just tosses it up.
you toss it to him.
Yeah, toss.
He catches it, and well, no, he catches it, but in order to do so, he has to let go of the smoldering sword that was in his hands.
Oh.
And you see as he drops this glowing red hot sword on his foot. Blunt side, of course, but you know it's still red hot. Ow! Oof! Oh! Oh! That's gonna leave a mark.
Sorry.
Oh shoot!
I've had bad burns. That doesn't feel good. I've had this side of my thumb literally turn char black. It doesn't feel good. The worst part is to like 20 minutes of numbness before you start feeling the pain.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Sorry, man. I didn't see that. I would have waited. Sorry.
You're good. Ow. Oof. I'm glad I work with fire resistance potions. Holy crap. That could have been bad. Still probably gonna leave a mark though.
Okay.
Here.
So what do you think? Can you teach me how to use that?
How to use that? Or how to make this?
Make it. My mistake. Sorry. Still reeling off what you said.
Is that Siron?
I believe so.
Ooh.
I'm now too well versed in these.
Interesting. Very interesting. It's kind of odd to see. And what did you call this? A king piece?
Yeah, it's a chess king piece. Long story. No, don't need to get into it. But I would like to know how to make those pieces out of any metal I would desire.
Well, let's see. I mean, I have classes that I do every now and then, but I mean, if you're interested in signing up, I was actually looking for starting an apprenticeship soon.
Yes, sir. I could do that immediately. I have nothing but time on my hands right now.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's gonna take me a little bit, probably at least a day to get everything all set up. And I have a few pre-existing orders I'd like to focus on before I start taking an apprentice.
That's fair.
Give me a day, and I'll be able to talk to you better about it then.
Stay with me. I'll just take that piece back, and I will be back in a day.
Fair enough. And he hands it back to you. He doesn't toss it back to you, and he you see as he picks up the sword again, and he just kind of like looks sad at it for a moment as one of the blade edges is just ever so slightly, just the tiniest bit bent after it hit his foot. Oh man.
That sucks.
And he just gets back to hammering it out. And yeah, all right. Over to Poseidon.
I'm gonna go.
What my boy Osmond want.
Fair enough. Have a good night.
King.
All right. What's your boy Oswin want? Let's see.
What my boy Osmond want.
You see Oswin just starts flitting around. You see as he is looking through like the carpeting sections of like the marketplace that they're being set back up, like the decoration refurbishment. There's a couple shops in there for that. Looks through, and this multicolored cloth, obviously because he's dyed himself multiple times, is going through and looks at slowly goes from.
Quick question, Multi. Do you know what that like clicking or flicking background sound is?
I do. That's me fidgeting with something. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to ignore it, but it started to get very annoying and very loud.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So you see as he slowly transitions from like the main marketplace and he starts making his way over to the magical area. Thank goodness for your Solaran disguise. Because you pass right by the guard. You pass right by the people watching for Starines. And
Oh, and he's gone.
He gone.
What?
He just disappeared.
Oh. Where'd he go?
Did we lose connection?
Probably. That'd be my guess. Shoot. I'm gonna add him. Oh, there he is. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
What happened? You good?
Yeah.
Your internet cut out? Fair enough.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I especially know how that feels for your internet to just suddenly cut out.
Anyway, so starts flowing into the magical section, and you see him look at almost looks like he's looking at a magical sigil shop. It's like a scroll, but these scrolls have like little tiny glyphs of warding on them. Almost. Like that's what it looks like. That type of thing. Just magic circles painted on pieces of paper or things like that. And you see him kind of like shiver almost in excitement. The Oswin equivalent of jumping for excitement, joy. And he with one corner, like the top corner of his little cloth, he points down at the sigil, then points at his middle.
It dropped again.
Oh. Rip. Welcome back. Did you catch any of that?
Oh.
Poseidon? You good, bro? Did you catch any of that?
I caught he was jumping for joy.
Yeah, he was
And
doing
whatnot.
the cloth equivalent. So he takes like the top right corner of his like cloth self, points at one of the sigils, then points at the middle of the cloth, then points back at the sigil, and points at you.
I understand. The sigils I'm able to just like pick up, right?
Indeed.
Okay, because I didn't know if they're like scrolls that are actual physical or whatnot.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
they're physical things.
Yeah. So I'll take one up and head up to the counter. Excuse me?
And you see a little like gnome pop out, like pop his little head up over the counter. Oh, hello there.
Hi. I would like to purchase this.
And you see Osmond fly in front of you and like shake the top half of himself. And very friendly, like, no.
No?
Oh,
What?
what? Yeah, you could like to purchase a sigil.
Do,
See,
do you want me to purchase it, Oswin?
Oswin like shakes the top half again, and like does like a circular gesture on his cloth, on his middle.
You want me to put the glyph
He
on
wants
you?
one engraved in him.
Well, yeah, but I imagine I have to purchase one first before I can get it engraved. That's the thing.
Oswin nods.
Okay. To get it put on him, I have to pay for it, I assume, correct?
Oh, I suppose more so. I just have you pick one out, and then I would paint it onto him. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I would like to do that for my friend here.
Oh, it's an odd friend you got there. What exactly is it? If you don't mind my asking, that is.
It is a sentient cloth that I decided to purchase from a shop. But he has been like an amazing amount of help. You wouldn't believe. Like, I would pay 10 times the amount just to even have him for like a day. Like, he is amazing. That's why I'm, gonna purchase him, whatever he wants. And he decided on this glyph to be painted on him.
Oh,
And his
alright
name
then.
is Oswin the Magnificent, by the way.
Oh, hello there, Oswin. And you see Oswin do a little bow gesture. So what glyph are you looking at getting? They have all of different effects. Some give good luck, some give magical traits, some give other things like that.
I'll look at Oswin and see which one he's leaning towards.
You're really gonna make me choose?
This is when you take out a notebook and you, with all the letters that he knows on it, and he spells out exactly what he's looking for.
No, you little punk! I will end you. Shoot! What do I do? What would Oswin want?
He wants something that makes him magnificent. He has to
True.
simply be more magnificent.
Also,
True.
maybe just an idea. He
And
becomes
this
even
is
more of a
where
homing
you just
missile and
give
better at
him the
finding things.
cannon. This is where you give him the cannon power of always knowing where any cultist within a 1,000-mile vicinity is.
That's a little much.
That's just Oswin
I think
for you.
I figured out. I think I figured it out.
Alright.
He points at the glyph that you had picked up. Oh, is that a glamour glyph I see? And you see Oswin nod his head, or nod his. Well, he nods. That's about as much as I can say. He nods. for context, because you seem a little confused, a glamour glyph would allow for a couple of effects similar to the prestidigitation spell.
I see.
And maybe even like a minor illusion, but more so for this effects of, I don't know. Also, you could have it, give the effects of, say, like a cloak of billowing or the other foggy one. What's the foggy one? I don't know. Or something just really pretty looking, Or you could do all of them.
Yes.
That would be more expensive, though.
How much
How
would that
much
be?
for all of them?
It's about 50 gold for each effect. Though if you want all of them, it's going to be a rather complex circle. I'd probably have to up it to about 500 gold if I was to do all of them.
500? I'll
500.
look at Oswin. Do you want all of them?
Oswin nods.
He's getting all of them.
Let's go!
Let's go, Oswin!
Oswin the truly magnificent.
Alright. This is happening now. Alright. If you give me give me a good 15-20 minutes, I'll describe you out a glyph and then I'll start putting it on him.
Alright, thank you very much. What was your name, by the way?
Gregor!
Gregor, nice to meet you. I'm Aurorus.
Nice to meet you as well. And he puts up his little hand that's tiny. It's maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches in diameter.
I'll give it a shake. Obviously, careful not to thrash him about.
Fair enough. Fair. Yeah.
He puts out a single finger.
That's about what Gregor's used to. My regulars just call me Greg.
Okay. Alright. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Indeed. Do I only let my regulars call me that? Maybe you'll become a regular though. Alright. And with that, he starts scribing out it out. And it looks similar to the one that you pointed at, but it looks so much more complex. It makes the one that you picked up look like the kindergarten equivalent. Of just how much more advanced it is. As he's just scribing away. And yeah. That's
good.
That's that.
Good. I believe this is where we're gonna end it, right?
No, I'm gonna handle the thing with Anna, and then we're gonna end it.
And we're probably going to need to make it a character sheet.
Yes, and I need to make
As
Oswin
it
a character
actually
sheet.
has a power.
Yeah, you need to make him a character sheet, you dumb bitch.
Because Oswin now has spells.
I assume the other thing's just gonna be them. The monkey corpse,
Oswin
right?
now gets proficiency in perception and a wisdom score of 30.
Damn.
We'll talk about that. You know what? Should I put Oswin in all characters' journals?
No.
All right.
Yes.
No, that is mine.
But I want to type as Oswin.
No, listen, when
No.
you spend over 500 gold pieces on Oswin, then I'll give
You've
you
spent
access,
well over
okay?
500 gold. You spent, 600, 700 gold on Oswin now?
Shut up, Monty.
Yeah.
I spent 500 just for this. I spent a couple hundred to buy him. I didn't spend a whole lot, just a single gold piece on the
It was
dice, but
Oswin himself was 70 gold. He wasn't that much.
So let's see. So the monkey wakes up.
Yes. Monkey wake us up.
Anna's going to ask for his name.
Why do you want to know that?
We're gonna be friends.
I don't know if I was ever given a name.
I'll have to think of one. Or you can think of one.
I don't know. I've never really been good at names.
And it looks kind of apprehensive about you.
I used to have a monkey friend. He left though. It wasn't his actual name, but everyone called him Wukong. We'll call you Wu.
Wu?
Yep.
All right. Good to... What's your name?
Anna Jeff. Anna will have Ilu appear. And this is Ilu.
And you see he's like raises his hands, and his hands are trembling.
Ilu's nice. Anna would like to see if Ilu is able to speak to Wu. Through telepathy.
Ilu is in fact able to speak to Wu through you.
Cool.
Wonderful to make your acquaintance. How do you... His mouth didn't move.
That's because he can only speak through telepathy. He's a spectral hound.
Okay.
I'm going to go and put this out there now. I won't treat you anything like what he did.
I'll do much less.
What'd you say?
I was making a joke.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I mumbled it.
Oh, that would be why, yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Wu has joined the party, as has Oswin joined the character sheet party.
Do you have any idea what your power is?
Power? What do you mean, power?
Similar to me, you're a red eye. Usually that means that you have some form of power, although not naturally gained.
Huh?
I have to figure out what that is.
I'm not sure I really understand. But alright. Where are we, by the way?
We're in a camp. We're working for a, if I'm correct, this is a mercenary group.
It's a mercenary group.
I'm working with a mercenary group.
All right. Well,
I'll have to introduce you to my team later. I'll try to convince them to be friends.
I really hope they do.
They don't really like things that do with chaos.
But chaos is so cool.
I've seen chaos kill a person.
Chaos doesn't kill people. Destruction kills people. Chaos and destruction are two very different things.
I guess that makes sense.
See, let me show you what chaos can do.
And you see as he claps his hands, and there is a surge of energy that proceeds to whoosh out from him. And I'm gonna roll on the chaos table.
Yay. Please be beneficial. Please be beneficial.
All right. And chaos table. All right. Roll a D100. 21.
What's 21 going to be?
You feeling lucky, punk?
Oh,
And he
cool.
points at you, and you gain 3 luck points.
Oh, you know what? It went over well.
See, isn't chaos so cool?
Little do you know, those luck points are the opposite. They'll make you roll disadvantage.
No, they're luck points.
Yeah. I need these.
Oh shoot, yeah, you do need those.
For the sake of protecting you and my party not actively wanting to kill you, please only use that when I say to.
But chaos. Isn't it so
My party
useful?
can't stand. Yes, I know it can be useful. For heck's sake, my uncle is Johnny.
What? Does that make you and I cousins?
Sort of, I guess.
Weird. Well, nice to
My
meet
mother
you,
is
cousin.
Jessica.
Oh. Oh, he don't like her. Not as bad as he doesn't like Jennifer, though. Jennifer.
Apparently, I now have a pet that is my cousin.
Of sorts. Your cousin of sorts.
Yeah. Yes.
You are her
Ish.
literal child. Chaos
Yeah.
beasts are Johnny's sort of children.
Yeah.
They were both
Sort of.
They were created the Loki way.
No. They were created in the way of erases deity existing, and so that race exists.
Ah,
I
I guess technically
They were
child.
created in the way that this amount of energy exists in the world, and eventually just came to life. That's what chaos beasts are. Admittedly, chaos beasts are specifically only one aspect of Johnny. There are 2 other aspects that exist. Those ones you probably don't want to meet, though, as one will literally destroy everything it meets, and the other one will bring mass insanity. Chaos beasts, though, chaos beasts are chill. No, they're not chill.
Yeah.
They're absolutely not chill. They're cool. They're
Oh,
not chill.
anyway,
Anyway, we should.
Regardless of how useful it can be, there will be a rule. You're only allowed to use it if I say you can use it.
But and upon his protest, the symbol that had faded that was on his chest flashes, and you see as he. All right.
Oh, wait. No.
All right. No, I
Are
understand.
you okay?
Yeah, it just stung for a second.
hmm.
I will say,
I won't-
when he felt the pain, you felt it a little bit as well. You didn't it didn't actually hurt, but you felt it. You felt the bond take force again. Oh, also, before you left, he would have explained the things that the bond could do. Number 1, you can communicate telepathically. Number 2, you can use each other's visions as requested. So long as both of you are willing.
Yeah.
Well,
So he actively
have-
currently has blind sight, magic sense, and
no.
ethereal sight.
see through each other's visions.
Oh, it can only be through normal sight. Got it.
Well, more so in the sense that, yes, he technically has those visions, but only when he's using your senses. He doesn't have those all the
Okay.
time.
So only when he's actively using mine.
Yes. And you only have his chaos sight when you're actively viewing his. Keep in mind his range on that is a lot farther than any of your senses.
I believe you.
Anyway, that'll be really useful, by the way.
Yeah, it makes not running into Red Shub a lot easier.
Oh yeah, 100%. Anyway, also lets you proficiency bonus times per long rest. Swap places so long as you are within 60 feet of each other.
I'll have to add a lot of things to my character sheet.
Indeed you will.
Well, we'll be friends.
And also, I want you to know that if you don't come back, that cat is going to come after you for some more money.
Yeah.
Because the big
She
generous
won't be
thing...
going back. It won't be super common she goes. She'll go occasionally. She's going to have some pets.
True. I love how everyone in the party is just like, here, let me have these. Honestly, at this point, I don't even need a DMPC. I just...
you have our pet.
Like, there's Oswin. I think the only ones that don't have, like, a DM-controlled friend is Brolneus and Easley. Oh, and Ziz as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because their powers given their friends.
Yeah. Well, no, Easley also just doesn't have any minor thing. Well, no, that's not true. Easley has Talos.
Talos.
So shoot,
He's got
it's literally
Talos.
just Brolneus and Ziz that don't have any DM controlled friends. Because, you know, Alden has Gus. Aurora's has Oswin. Now Anna has, well, I guess Anna already did have. She had Ilu and Valor, but now
And
she has another
she's
one.
pretty much adopted Valor.
Oh yeah,
Anna
Valor's
adopted Valor. Valor is now pet dog.
chilling. Oh yeah, Valor's absolutely pet dog. Although he's been a little antsy. He wants to go on a hunt again. It's been a whole day since he went on to hunt.
Yeah.
He's getting
Yeah,
kinda
Anna
antsy.
will almost certainly be bringing Valor on a hunt. Also, a chance to get used to working with Wu now.
Indeed. Yeah. That's that.
So we now get to make a new character sheet.
Woo! I get to build 2 new character
And
sheets.
And we get to figure out what Wu's power is.
True.
It's not currently strong,
Oh yeah, no,
but he does have a power. And he will get like full level scaling, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, he will get level scaling. He might not level up at the same rate as you though.
Yeah, as currently he's much lower level.
Yeah. Once he actually starts, if he starts participating in combat, he will start leveling up faster than you. For the reason of, you know, lower level.
To an extent, he will. In dangerous fights, he won't.
True. Because
If Anna finds that it would seriously risk him, she will not let him participate in combat.
Because keep in mind, he only has like 20 HP, maybe.
Yeah. For instance, we're going into a level 17 dungeon. He's not.
You're going into a category 17 dungeon.
Yeah, category 17 dungeon. We're going. He's not.
Fair enough. Cool. Anyway, that is where I'm going to end the session today. So
Yeah.
I'm going to end the stream first. So thank you everyone for watching, and remember to like and subscribe, and you know, do all the fun algorithm things. Keep in mind, it will be okay. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And remember, have yourselves one dandy little day. I gotta give it an extra like 5-10 seconds for the YouTube thing.